Our next contributor will be Professor Katharina Wirnitzer.
Professor Wirnitzer is a renowned sports scientist and professor of sports public health, whose research has shaped nutrition policies in Germany and Austria. She also advises the platform for traditional complementary and integrative care under the Czech Ministry of Health. Welcome. Is it switched on? It's down here. Oh, here.
Now? Ah, now it works. Okay. Mostly I'm too fast, sorry. Thank you very much. I'm filled with gratefulness and peace to be here. Literally here, I feel that there is a connection really in this room, a connection to the core of this planet Earth, through this room, through this house, through the people surrounded and gathered by Tomasz. Thanks for that. And that goes through, let's say, above, or to that what surrounds us.
Great news.
And that's why I feel this serenity in myself, being here. Tomasz asked me to tell you why I'm here. And let's start with this wonderful motto we have: let's start to cooperate. Let's stay together. So why I am here? Yeah, I cooperate with a lot of people here in this room. We don't have the time to tell everybody with whom and which and where it comes from. But cooperating means telling you very shortly my story. I'm a sports scientist. I'm a performer. When I do not win, I'm down on my knees, and it only counts how I get up back from my knees and stand tall. I'm here because I like the challenge. I'm here because I love people. I want to see people happy and healthy. But I also love animals. I never wanted to hurt them. But most of all, I'm a scientist. I'm a nature scientist. I studied physics. Naturally, I studied sports because sports is my life. I cannot breathe without doing sports. And I studied ethics. So it all comes together in my work now. When we go to science, it seems we have the right tools. We have the hypothesis, the research question to verify or to falsify the hypothesis and to answer the research question. But there are things we here in this hall and maybe also at home, we feel because of our spirituality, more or less, that there is more. Things or matter that we cannot answer with the tools of modern science. And we have to follow the science. But because I'm an athlete, I'm a performer, I would like to win. We have to push our limits. We have to go beyond our limits in order to define our limits new. And this only works without, or if we go outside of our comfort zone. Comfort zone means we stagnate. We stand still. We have to move on. And I'm so excited. I have a lot of energy, as you now perceive, or as you can see. It's always the same. And life is so exciting. It's, after me, too exciting to just say, well, let's lay back. We have to answer questions. And this is also why I'm here. I was my lifelong hungry for answers to my question. No one gave me these questions, not my family, not at the university. So then, and 20, beginning of 30, I decided myself, when I searched, there is a massive gap in the literature between sports and vegan diet. It's the ahimsa in the tradition of Indian and the yoga. So there was no science that connects veganism and sports. And I knew it was working well. So I had to decide to be a scientist. And this brought me from performance sports to mass sports and now to even reaching bigger masses with school sports and university sports. This is about public health. And back to the motto, let's start cooperate. I would like to share with you a big achievement. I have really these fantastic news. We as a team here are a lot of people contributing to this fantastic news. And I just want to give you a short insight how we could achieve this. It started at the VegMed in Berlin, a medical congress on vegetarian and vegan diet in medicine. It was the first ever in 2012, sorry. And 2018, I met Madan. Madan gave a talk, me too. We met, and then we followed the intelligence of the universe. Not for the first time, but together. Then we decided we have to do something together. Both of us, we do not feel comfortable in our comfort zone. So we wanted to move things, to contribute to something. So we discussed how we can contribute for the better. So there were 4 meetings with Nando Goswami, hopefully he will join us tomorrow, with Per Morten Fredriksen from Norway, to discuss in 4 meetings in Cambridge, in London, and also in Graz 2 times at the International Ayush Conference, how we can do so. And then it started in 2020, a lot of things happened. The universe sent me a wonderful PhD candidate from the US, who is here. He will have a closing talk on Sunday, so I invite you already now. And now he's doing his PhD, or accomplishing that. We started at that time with the first of a 3 series meeting event block. And Madan was there, Professor Moser from Burgenland in Austria, Derek was here, and a lot of other people. And at the end, we could unite nearly 300 experts from around the world, over all continents, from more than 70 institutions, entities, and stakeholders. And we already published the proceedings of the first 2 meetings. Not enough with that. Sorry, it's a bit much. So, not enough that we had scientific meetings on different themes and research questions. We did a symposium, a student symposium, an evidence-based symposium where also the WHO was invited and other experts, but it was a symposium that meet together with students representatives from the Innsbruck Medical University, the Innsbruck University, and the University College of Teacher Education, organized for students. So also that was a big milestone. And then I thought, I never wanted to do something just for the bookshelf, just to have my master's, my PhD, and then I know, okay, this PhD book now is in my shelf. To me, this is senseless, this is meaningless. So with my team, we were thinking about how can we contribute, and all that we found out in the meetings, and we picked together, how can we exploit that so that a bigger audience can profit. And we started with the concept of a consensus paper. At that time, I didn't know how hard the challenge would be to get it published. And to be honest, I would never do that again. But please, maybe next time I will join you and help you in this. And now we have out the big brother paper, I call it like this. It's the comprehensive consensus paper, and a little sister paper. And celebrating this with you, hopefully in the next days. Now, delay. Now, this is not the published paper, but it's already accepted. I have to do the final works so that it can be printed then in October. You can see yellow highlighted all the people here in the room who contributed. Madan, Thomas, Derek, and many more. also other people from my team. You can see in gray massive stakeholders like Professor Klaper from Moving Medical Forward, or in Austria some others. And also Doctors Against Animal Experiments. So maybe I can touch this later on, but we skip it for now. And we made a consensus, and I hope for you that when it's published, that you download it because it's for free, you can implement it in your work, and you spread the word. It's evidence-based, it's not an eminent position, it's not my personal opinion, it's based on evidence, and we created 101 position statements to put a strong statement. And the little sister paper, when it's not in delay now, I don't know where now it comes. And the little sister paper is under review now, and I expect also that this paper is being accepted very soon and hopefully coming out then in November or December. It's for the policymakers and decision makers. These people have tough schedules. They rarely have time to read long, comprehensive reports. So we did a densified, massively compacted paper for the essence of what it's needed to start unlock the power of lifestyle medicine, lifestyle behaviors, lifestyle habits. How can we help people to take over control for their own health? We have this roadmap created for them, a 10-step plan. And please, I don't have a glass with champagne, but imagine I have one. Let's pretend we all have one. And please, together with me, in the next 3 days, let's celebrate this big achievement. This is the spirit of this conference. This is what I came for, and I will not stop from there. I kindly invite you also to my talk tomorrow, and then to be continued. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Katharina, thank you.